Hello everybody, I want to make sure that you all know how to submit your final project since there are several components with Unit 3. I'm going to click on the week 14 folder. Similar stuff is in the week 13 folder rather, and the week 12 folder. I believe there is also stuff outside the folder. Here you can see where you can submit the Unit 3 project file. I did that in an attempt to be as flexible as possible. If this is too confusing to people, I'm going to delete it. But instead, I'm going to go with the week 14 folder here. This is when things are officially due. And you'll see this is where you provide your LinkedIn Learning Premier completion certificate for either of the courses, whether you did the quick start and then supplemented it with viewing from some of the chapters in the full course, or whether you watch the full course. You're going to provide that here, and you send the PDF. You would browse to find that. You can write submission on that and click submit to submit it. All right. In addition to that, get back to the week 14 folder here. You'll notice that you have to provide to me 2 major items and 3 total items. So right here is where you would provide a link to your YouTube video, the one that you published, so that your classmates can see it. So you'd click on this, it would take you to the discussion board, and you can post your final project here. And I'm going to click on this one. You'll see this one just has a link to the YouTube. That's good. It's a clickable link. Some people may also want to provide a refresher on what they did their video on, since not everybody will remember, what you declared maybe in week 7 or 8. That you're going to do with your video, or some of you may have also changed your mind. And that'll enable each student to click on this, to go to the YouTube and to view the video that you put together. So that's that. I want to get back to this as well, because I want to talk about the part that I think is maybe slightly confusing and make sure everybody understands this. In addition to those items, I need to see your Premiere files. I need to see how it's been edited in Adobe Premiere. Want to make sure that Premiere was used correctly. And this is where you guys will submit those. You'll click on this. You'll scroll through to locate where the Premiere file is, and then submit it and attach it. If you want to write a submission down here, you can add some text to your submission and then submit it. So that's what we need to do, and I want to talk a little bit about that. So I'm going to go to the Premiere file real quickly. Here's one called Efficiency by a student who worked on this last year. I'm going to double click on it. It's going to open Adobe Premiere Pro. And you see these files aren't that big. They're 500K, 200K, enough to easily fit into Blackboard. This is what the file will look like on my end. Okay, you'll have the timeline here, the editing timeline. You can see this particular student's audio and video, and the different clips that are inside here that are put together to do the different camera angles. We see up here the viewport for the project, and then we have over here our clips. And you'll notice that the clips all have little question marks because we've submitted the Premiere project, but we haven't submitted the individual clips. That's because I'm going to ask you to submit the clips separately in a Google Drive folder. So let's talk a minute about what that is. Everybody has a Google account, and you can see this, this is my Google Gmail account. And if you click on the 9 dots in the upper right, you'll see the drive, the Google Drive. And this is where you can share items with people. On your drive, you can create a new folder. So you go under New to create a folder. And then when you create that folder, you're going to right-click to make sure that you share that folder with me, your instructor. So you're going to type my name into that to make sure that you share that. And for the example that we're sharing with you, I can find the students' files. I think this is it. We'll see here. Movie. Yeah, here we go. So these are all the clips that were used inside the student project. By them sharing this with me, so you can see that they shared it with the instructor here, I can then take those clips and connect them or link them with this file. So I need both of those. I need to have this, and you can email me that share link, or you can also put that share link in when you submit your Premiere project file to make sure that I see those. Or you can find a different methodology. Some people have third-party Dropboxes, but I do need those. I do need all of those to finish correcting this unit stuff. If you have any questions on this that you want me to clarify a little bit more, you can see me Tuesday night for our class discussion, or you can contact me individually for a Zoom conference. Have a great and productive week.